Semen retention will help you create an impenetrable mind, a mind that's so strong that you wouldn't allow anybody else to enter it unless it was going to help you create the vision in which God has planted in your heart. Let me explain exactly what I'm talking about. Hi, my name is Nakula Das, and I help men master their S3X energy so they can become powerhouses both in and outside the bedroom and unleash their masculine leadership, which is so badly needed in the world today. Men have become passive, men have become weak, and most importantly, men's minds are not in their own control. Who's controlling your mind, you might ask? Well, first of all, everything that you're giving your mind to. Is it the news? Is it fear? Is it the politicians? Is it your priest? Is it your swami? Who are you allowing to control your mind? Now, some people you may allow that to. You say, this guy, I'm not going to let him control my mind, but I'm definitely going to allow him to influence it. We all get influenced by others, and we're all in some way controlled by something else. But semen retention actually builds such a strong mindset that you start to cut off everything that is actually trying to control you. And this is a level of freedom that most people will never, ever experience because they won't ever practice such a discipline. Semen retention is not for your average guy. What we do inside the Powerhouse Man training and community is not for the average guys, for guys who want to perform as winners. They want to win at life at the top levels. They want to dominate whatever it is that they do. And they don't feel bad about it. You know, some guys want that, but they're like, no, that's not nice. No, I don't want to be that way. That's toxic masculinity. That's bullshit. You're a man. You're designed to lead. You're designed to produce. You're designed to protect. You're designed to go out there and hunt. And in today's world, that means going out there and being economically sound, going out there and learning how to trade and learning how to do business. It's about developing yourself into the ultimate version of yourself. That's where we feel the best as men. Now, some people find that in a spiritual sense, and they develop themselves in that ultimate spiritual being. Some people find that in their athletics, and they design themselves to be just, machines on the ring or whatever court or field. Some men do it in business, and they design themselves to be amazing businessmen, and they build and they are entrepreneurial. Some men do it in their craft, their art. I got a buddy who's like just an amazing mechanic. He continues to, rise through the ranks and develop his skills. It doesn't matter the outlet. What matters is, are you playing at the top level? And the only way to do that is to be able to say no and draw boundaries to so many things. And this is one of the biggest benefits to the semen retention lifestyle, is that not only are you going to have a ton of energy, but to practice semen retention, you have to get very disciplined with your mind. Like this morning, I definitely wanted to, I'm going to say this in the kindest way, have relations with my wife. She's filming. But my wife was listening to some positive audio. And for me, I'm like, it's taking too long. I can get to work. And so, I got up and got my day, right? And all the good fun and jokes. But basically, I would have definitely busted a nut this morning. But I didn't. And then when I went and took a shower, definitely the temptation to just wank it was there. That's the truth. But because I've developed this practice and I have all the tools of the alchemy training, the breathing exercises, the ability to redirect those sensations, the ability to work with that, I didn't wank it. I took a shower. I took a cold shower at the end, as I always do, 60 seconds, where I just blasted on cold. And then I was out, and then we started filming videos. Because of that ability, as a very practical example, and using the practices of alchemy and the techniques, I can say no to myself. Now, I'm always perfect? No. But because I can do that with my S3X energy, it gives me a certain comfortability within myself to say no to things that are outside or out of alignment with the vision. And this is the impenetrable mind that you want to have. When you no longer realize that the secret is outside of you of life, nothing is outside of you, it's happening within you, then you put your attention within yourself and you create your inner world as you want to see your outer world. And the way to do that is by saying no to tons of things. And most men, most people cannot say no. Their aunt calls them up and says, we're having family barbecue, everybody's coming, you got to come. But you have plans to go to the gym, and now you're like, oh man, I really want to hit the gym. Or, no, I'll go to the family. Why am I going to the family thing? Not because, family's bad. Oh, I'm going to the family thing because I feel obligated. But when you have a strong mind, you'll simply say, you know what, I've got plans for Sunday already. I'll see you guys at the next one. And that might rustle a few feathers, and Aunt Susie might be like, where's Johnny? And how come he's not here? And someone might even be insulted because you didn't show up to the family dinner. Can you be okay with that? Can you be okay with people not liking you? Can you be okay with people maybe even talking behind your back? And be cool. The day that you can be cool and say no, and you're cool, you will experience a new level of freedom. The day that you can draw boundaries and be totally fine with that, you're going to experience new levels of freedom. You're going to experience new levels of time. You're going to experience new levels of abundance. Why? Because you won't be allowing others to dictate your life anymore. It's scary because you become free, which means you become more independent. And that's the thing that we are largely resisting, independence. Oh, I would rather be dependent. I would rather know that someone else is going to take care of me. Freedom means uncertainty, and most of us don't want to live with uncertainty. That's why we need a job, and why we need a pension plan, and why we need benefits, and why we need all these things around us. It's because we want certainty. And definitely, you want certainty in your life. It's a human need, but why not create yourself? Why not be so certain in yourself and have faith in yourself that it doesn't matter what the situation or circumstance is, you know that you're going to face it as a winner, so you'll win. That to me is the certainty of semen retention. When you get solid in your own boundaries and what you can do or can't do within yourself, then your ability to do that in the external circumstances of life increase. Since I've been practicing semen retention, I've been able to set a whole bunch of new boundaries. I've been able to set my own rules of life. I call them the 9 tenets of a powerhouse man. I've been able to break free from the feeling of obligation to certain groups or people, which in reality I have no obligation to. We just simply give it. It's a belief system. I recognize it's just a belief system. We think one belief system is superior to the next or superior to the next, but at the essence of them all, they're just belief systems. Pick the belief systems that work with you, surrender to them, and roll with them. And guess what? Your mind is flexible. If you want to change a belief system, you can change it. But as long as you have a weak mind, and you can't say no, and you can't draw boundaries, and you look for external validation, you will always, always, always be a slave to the system because you're depending on something outside of yourself. Any man who has done something incredible in his life, above the status quo, which is for what Powerhouse Men training is all about. This channel and the programs that we offer, this is not for your average guy. This is for the guy who wants to excel. You have to create a mind so strong that nothing can knock you off of it. And you have to create an inner world with so much faith and belief, because when you want to do something big, no one's going to believe in you. No one's going to cheer you on. People are going to try to talk you out of it. People are going to try to tell you that you're crazy. People are going to try to tell you it's never going to work because they're going to project their fears onto you. And if you don't have a strong mind, you're going to accept those fears. You're going to forget it's nothing more than belief systems, and that it's your belief systems that create your life. So no more naysayers, no more haters, no more giving a shit with what Aunt Susie thinks. What do you think? If you're ready to do this, if you're ready to create an impenetrable mind and experience freedom, abundance, peace, harmony, and power like never before, make sure that you go take the free S3X transmutation guide, you jump inside of the Powerhouse Man training community, and you begin to work our system and program, which is going to develop you into to mastering yourself both in and outside the bedroom. You're going to learn how to set goals. You're going to have a strong mind to commit to those goals. You're going to be able to execute them, and you're going to have a whole team of men helping you do it. Go book a call with me if you're ready to take action and you want to talk to me more. Go book a call with me. Either you'll chat with me or one of the guys and coaches on our team inside the Powerhouse Man training, and we'll figure out what program makes sense for you and we'll get you started. I look forward to connecting. I'll see you on the next video.